Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tuesday, and here is so far the work that they did. They removed the awning off, and they took out the divider here, and they're going to extend the deck more. The dumpster is gone, and my brother put all my stuff in boxes, which he was doing since this morning, and there's a lot of stuff I'm not taking. I can't. It's too much. My brother says to me that they are closing on the 20th of August, and I have to be out by August 20th, the day that they sign the closing. But the problem is the apartment's not going to be ready till September 1st. So he asked me if there's anybody I could stay with, and I don't have anybody. They don't have the room because they want me out on the 20th. And is it fair to me that where am I going to go if I have nobody? Then said my church family turned their backs on me. And I'm like, I had to explain it to him, and he still didn't get it. He didn't understand why. He didn't understand, and he thinks that the church turned their backs on me. This is what they're supposed to do, and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. And yet he gets with this thing, and I'm like, there's no control over it, and he won't take no for an answer. So is it fair that this has to be done to me? Of course it's not fair, but that's what happens. So now I'm going to be homeless until September 1st. This is what I got to deal with. I think it's just ridiculous. I really think it's unnecessary, and I'm disgusted. I'm really disgusted. People at church are disgusted. They can't do anything. They can't take me in. There's people. I don't have that many people. There's small church. What are you gonna do? Try to explain this to him, but anything that comes out of my mouth, my brother overpowers me and says this and says that, and yet you can't get a damn word in. So it makes no sense. So guys, my brother had put my stuff on boxes, trying to get me packed up, and he had to put the bed in here for the main thing. And here's all my stuff that I still have in the closet and stuff like that. And I'm trying to get everything put. I don't know what's going in what. He's taking the stuff and he's putting it in a box. I said to him, I don't know what's in anything. Oh, I know. And I'm like, well, is it fair to me? And now I'm going to have to cancel my appointment for tomorrow for my left eye. They don't know that I have glaucoma. I didn't tell them anything. And I said, you joke around for I'm going to get you a seeing eye dog when you said it that, and then when the eye bleed happened the month right after that. And I'm not making this up. I'm making people, and I'm sick and tired of it. And I'm going to tell the truth. He's being used by Satan. I don't care. He made his heart and whatever, but then at the same time, that spirit is going and is using him to do this. To actually, why would you put me in a situation? He says there's nothing he could do, that I have to be out on the 20th. I don't get my money. But you give me less than, I don't know how many days I got left here. 10 days to try to get everything out. And then I got all my clothes. You're putting all my clothes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm lost. I'm not mad. I'm disgusted. And I feel like I reverted back to when I was a child again with the abuse, because that's exactly what I was experiencing. I shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable around my brother like that. And I feel like I'm being around the little Chris when he was a child with dealing with the abuse with my father. And I'm being serious. I panic-stricken in the freaking garage because I took the TV out and what was being told to me, and I'm like, I can't handle this. I'm actually having heart palpitations. My heart is racing and beating. So I'm just disgusted. It's not fair that this apartment is not ready, and it's not ready to the 1st, so where am I supposed to go? The 11th of August, and I went to the eye doctor for my left shot in the eye on when I got back, and my brother and his girlfriend were just still doing a couple things, and they left. They had things they had to take care of, but they will be back on Monday, and then they got to come back Friday for the closing. So, a couple of things that were done here. I told them to have like a shelf or something for the modem and the router. So what what his girlfriend did, she brought in this from the other room, and they put the router and everything and the modem there. I don't know. But I was really nervous yesterday, and I actually told my brother, I was thinking, you're throwing all my stuff in a box, and I don't have no way of knowing what's in there, and I'm like, that's what I'm getting upset about. Well, not mad, I was just upset. I was like, felt like I was being tortured again, like I was panicking. And not only that, I said to him, don't touch my clothes, let me separate them. No, I'm not going to do that. But he wanted to. He says, because my brother's going through a lot too. He's doing so many different things, and here's not the only place that he has to be. He's got to be in so many different places. He was saying last night, and he said it again. So I understand. Then anyway, my car is acting really weird now with the sounding of the back brakes, and I know I need new brakes. I could tell that they're kind of grinding a bit, so I called the mechanic and I said I need to get it in. So that's really all I have the money for right now to do them. Other than that, I can't check to see what's going on with the engine or whatever it needs to be. I have my suspicions, though. I think it could be the transmission. I don't know. But according to what the mechanic told me the last time, that they have to do that smog test, and that's the only way to find out if there's leaks, whatnot. But even something with a transmission may not even come up a code. It doesn't throw a code. But still, it has like no power on certain times. And it's just weird. So I don't know. I'm going to hopefully see what's going on. And that's really it. I also picked up the lease for the apartment, which won't be done until September 1st. And as I mentioned, I have to be out at the house. The closing date's on the 20th. That's next Friday. And I have to be somewhere. And looking for maybe an Airbnb or another place that has like maybe a hotel or something for the week. That's why I can get in. I was offered by somebody from church, husband and wife, to stay with them for the week. She's going to check with her husband because she wasn't sure, but I may do that. So somebody was able to have the room for me. If that's the case, then I'll do that. Not, I will book something. Alright guys, so I want to show you guys what's been going on outside. Here's what's going on, what they've done so far. And they just actually went to go get the nail gun. They needed a nail gun, and they went to go get it. So I had an opportunity to show you guys what it looks like so far. It looks really nice. I'm sure it's going to look much better than it did before. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Monday. And by the looks of my face, I don't look happy. Well, I'm not happy at all. I'm disgusted right now. And you're going to hear some noise. They're working on the deck, so it is what it is. I went to look for something, and I had to look for the file cabinet that I had, and I realized it was out in the garage, so I said, yeah, my brother put it out there, so let me go and find it. And I found it, no problem. But probably saying, okay, so what's the problem? The problem is I found this on top of the file cabinet. And this drawer is where I hold all my diabetes supplies, including the sensors for the Dexcom G6 that does my blood sugar readings. Also, some backup test strips from my machine that I need, and when I don't have those. So they were in there. And okay, the problem is that stuff cannot be stored in high temperatures. and it's been over 90 degrees for the past couple of days in there. And right there, and I'm just like pissed. I'm like that stuff can't even be stored in high temperatures. Now, according to the box here, it says it cannot be stored below 36 degrees Fahrenheit and above 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's 90, and it was closed inside of that bin and not exposed. You know what I'm saying? So you're still getting it. It's probably even hotter. So again, this is why I'm disgusted. This is why I'm angry. This is why my purpose of why I was pissed off for the original reason, why my clothes and stuff was being put into the garage and all that stuff, why I had an issue with my brother doing that. That's a perfect example. That's the reason why I didn't want nothing put in, unless he could have just said to me, Chris, what do you want? What can go inside the garage for now that you need? You're not going to need whatever. That's all they had to ask me. That's all they had to ask me. Because apparently I did need that. You know, the clothes is one thing, but that's another thing. I'm sorry, okay? Because I'm just disgusted. And that is why I got disgusted and upset. But everybody thinks it's not a big deal, or I'm making such a big deal out of anything. Because things have to happen, things have to move, yes. But you know what? But this is the reason what I was saying about. That goes back to the original principle of why I'm not asked anything, and everybody just keeps doing and just keeps assuming and just grabs and grabs and grabs without even asking me what I need. And that's a perfect reason. And I am not supposed to be angry. Oh, and everybody will make an excuse. And just brush it off and try to think they're right and think this and that. You know, when you're wrong, and it's time you got to admit to it. Now, and I don't have a right to be angry about this, right? Well, guess what? If they don't work properly, I can't order new ones until the time is up because my insurance pays for them, and I can't pay out of pocket. You know how much I would have to pay? Yeah. So this goes again why I get disgusted and mad, and it's not making a big deal because it's not what I want and why I want to have it my way. No, it's because it's the principle, and it's the reason why. So I'm tired. I'm just so tired of it, you know? And I don't have a right to be angry. I don't have a right to be disgusted, right? Well, you know what? This proves it right here, folks. It proves it. It proves it. So anybody watching and they were questioning why I said what I said, not just the clothes, my stuff, perfect example. You know, and I explained myself. I was worried, and there's a valid worry why. So that's it, guys. I don't have a right to be angry. I don't have a right to be upset or well, guess what? It is what it is. All right.